All right, my peoples are my peoples. It's your main man, Dr. Life, in the business of saving lives. First responder, responding to unnatural, artificial, man-made disasters. We the Shine Doctors. Shine Doctor Kanisha Zion Life. And Shine Doctor J. Damon Dr. Life. Her RPG, Shine on RPG. That's me, the rugged prophetic ghost of alien bedrock nation. So, listen, today is the ultimate 1% conference. Dr. E.T., Shine Dr. E.T., the hip hop preacher. All this year, since last summer we did, he and his team did a phenomenal summer camp that we're going to double down. We're going to double down on this year. It was called You Matter. And he let the young shorties know that they mattered. And he brought on a young man from Philadelphia to show them how to get their hustle on and how to get into 1%. And ever since last summer, my youngest son, Damon Jr., and I, we've been pumped up and we've been getting at Uncle E.T. and getting at our people because we have a phenomenal opportunity called the One Love IMG Hip Hop Symphony Neighborhood Games. And with all of the work that Uncle E.T. has done for the NFL and for the NBA and for Major League Baseball and for college sports and for what Uncle E.T. has done in the sporting arena, we were so pumped up to be able to come to our shorties in the urban inner city neighborhoods that we've been working in for 30 years and tell them that we have an opportunity to get you into the 1%. Playing and participating in our One Love IMG neighborhood games as a player, as coaches. We have a lifesaver program. We have a wellness. Year-round wellness competition. We call it Crossroads Fit. You know, they have the CrossFit. It's the hip-hop Crossroads Fit games. And so Uncle E.T. decided to do a conference to put all of the years and years of training, all of the years and years of coaching and inspiration and everything all into one conference to show you guys how to get into the 1%. And then earlier in the year, he created a 21-day, show you how to go 21 days and get into the top 1%. Well, I got news for you. We have the supernatural opportunity. We have a cell phone company. And then we have a partnership with a virtual reality headset creator. One of my classmates designs and creates virtual reality headsets. And so we pioneered. We are in the business of pioneering cutting edge research to harness the power, the technology of virtual reality and augmented reality, and then apply it to wellness, apply it to recreation, apply it to treating illnesses with therapy like cancer, like pain, patients dealing with pain, managing pain with virtual reality instead of opioids, or stroke patients trying to get their limbs back in working order. So, the last day of the conference is today. But the first day of the 5LYNXX, 5 links, like the supernatural cat, 5 links. There's a direct sales opportunity on the tail end of the 1% conference. We are going to do a national, the very first nationals for 5 links in Chicago. I'm going to do the presentation to show y'all how you can help us get not only the virtual reality and the GTEL phones into the hands of our people, but more importantly, the Havillah Hollow coins. We have our own wealth generating coin, our own cryptocurrency coin. It's the wisest covenant, similar to Ethereum. Ethereum is a based off of smart contracts. So you can sell real estate with Ethereum. You can conduct business with Ethereum because Ethereum exchanges contracts. They do smart contracts. We do the wisest covenants. We on covenant. We not on contract. So we got the Havillah Hollow coins that's launching during this conference. And we're going to do a national event to allow those of y'all that came out to the conference who wanted to get into the 1%. ET is giving you the mentality and the mindset. And we're giving you the tangible business, the ONXX Wall Street path with the compensation plan, rewarding you for helping us distribute and get Havillah Hollow coins wealth into the hands of all of our people across the world. How would you like to get paid to give our brothers and sisters their inheritance back? How would you like to get paid for giving our brothers and sisters abundant life? So what you're seeing on the screen is an example, a future example of once we merge all of the technology together between GTEL. GTEL is already a multi-million dollar operation in Zimbabwe, in Kenya, in South Africa. Thanks to Pastor Anthony Lewis and our team in the United States that support him. GTEL is also in the Dominican Republic, soon to be in Puerto Rico, and soon to be all over the USA. And what you're seeing on the screen is an example of once we merge our Havillah Hollow coin applications, our cryptocurrency applications, our exchange, the wallet to be able to convert your Bitcoin and Ethereum to Havillah Hollow coins. So on tomorrow, we're going to have the very first nationals on the tail end. So everybody that came to Chicago, you can get access to your Havillah Hollow coins right then and there. All right? And the rest of you all around the world, we're going to put together a stream so that you guys can stream and you can get access to your Havillah Hollow coins the same time that our people in Chicago get it. All right? So the very first nationals of 5 links, the very first national of the Havillah Hollow coins and the GTEL phones, the very first distributors the very first individuals to be compensated for getting Havillah hollow coins into our brothers. And just so y'all know, during our ICO phase, we have turned back the clock on Bitcoin. We turned back the clock on Ethereum. The present day value of our coins are 4 times what Bitcoin and Ethereum are. 4 times. So if you want to multiply what you already have invested in Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is the place to do it. You don't have to wait for Bitcoin to go up to multiply what you have in Bitcoin 4 times. All you can have to do is convert it into Havillah hollow coins. Each Havillah hollow coin is 4 times what Bitcoin is. But during the ICO, meaning during our very first initial launch, we're turning back the clock to my youngest son's birthday. And when you get you're going to be able to, this is the only place where you can get Bitcoin for pennies again. We turn back the clock to the date when my son was born. And during the ICO, the Havillah hollow coins, you can purchase them at the price that Bitcoin was when my son was born. So, after the ICO is over and the coins grow to their daily value, which is 4 times Bitcoin, however much you invested in these coins during the ICO phase at the price it was when my son was born, you're going to get the difference. On top of being able to multiply your stash times 4, whatever you invest with us during the ICO will grow up to the current value of 4 times Bitcoin. You heard me. You heard me. Only those who invest with us during the ICO phase will be able to get the Havillah hollow coins for the pennies. Only those that participate in the ICO. And we will explain all of this on tomorrow during the first nationals. And we will give y'all an opportunity to get your coins, to get your GTEL phone, because that is the place where we are exchanging and converting the dollars, the Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So you have to get the GTEL phone, because the app for our exchange is going to be on the phone. That is your wallet. That is your exchange. So if you want to participate, if you want access to the coins, you have to come and you have to get our GTEL phones with our proprietary app installed and with our exchange on it. Then you can convert your Bitcoin and Ethereum and your cash to get Havillah hollow coins during this ICO. Y'all come get it.